few days ago, we introduced the concept of impulse. We said impulse is the change in momentum. It's the force acting over a time. The equation that we established for impulse was this, delta P Yesterday, we introduced a force versus graph, and we established there are three into our mind whenever we see that force versus time. They are equals. Today, we're going to look at calculation for force or any of that. Today, we're going to look at two qualitative impulse. In other words, how can we describe world observations without mathematics? Well, two of those situations that we'll describe today. The first situation is what I call determined impulse. I'll explain what I mean by that in a minute here. A predetermined impulse is when the impulse object is about to develop a situation saying is highway speed, let's say that car eventually will stop. Gradual stop at a increase in speed and increase in speed slowly. Impulse. It can hit you. You can cradle that ball as it's to. It doesn't matter. How that baseball stops. The impulse is determined. So, what kind of we have a predetermined. Slowing down a car. Because if it's determined, again, we want to that it decreases the force. He said, on the count of three, I want you to jump up the room. I want you to jump off of your desk and bend your knees when you jump off the desk. This half of the room, when you jump off the desk. What? Do it. Get off the desk and not bend your legs. What's because it's probably not going to feel very good on the knees. impulse, assuming you have the same, but hurts you, it's forcing you because they than you. You bend your knees. Increase the force, and it's going to hurt. Let me write this out in words here. Results in a decrease of force. And that's really what we care about, right, is the force. Not an airplane. Calculate. Bigger force, and that's when things don't go so well. As we had, when we now, typically, I said you want to increase the stopping time to decrease the force. Is there ever stopping time decrease? You only get a, it's a it looks like an impulse force. Some point is the second situation is we have effect. Non when you're thinking about things. Here's a key. A certain amount of impulse. And if you're affected by what? Was in a baseball. slap. The ball. Was I'll go further. Twice balls in its in time of I can hit a golf. Okay. Form. They swing the club. They don't just stop. Right? They follow through, and that causes contact with the ball for a longer period of time. Baseball's the same way. You don't just hit a ball through. Decrease the force. Hockey, same thing. Does that make sense, guys? Don't think. Question you've never seen before. Okay, we never talked about tennis in class. Quiz. A couple of videos. Shop today just